Okay, 9:18, school's out, and parents might be wondering what we are going to be doing all summer with the kids. GR Kids, you might have heard of it, is here to help. Amber Cox joins us now live with a look at some of the best summer camps, local activities, and a full calendar of events to keep your family busy and, of course, having fun. Amber, thanks for joining us. Of course, we've got another Amber on the broadcast over. We've got two Ambers with us this morning. Let's start with the big picture. What are some of the standouts that families can do with their kids this summer in West Michigan?
Well, I think parents, even after just a couple of days of their kids being out of school, they're like, what are we going to do with these kids this summer? So it's really, oh, I'm sorry, there's my dog.
That's totally
Speaking
fine.
of kids, yeah, mine just came down from sleeping and that's why my dog is barking. Sorry about that.
That's okay.
So I am so sorry.
Oh,
I don't know what.
you're totally good. We get it. So
This
this
is
is
real
exactly,
life, right?
I was going to say, this is
Parents
the
with
exact
kids home
reason
from
why we're
school.
asking you, right? Because we want to
Yeah,
get your
exactly. So
own
we're like, what are we
perspective.
going to do with these kids for the summer? And so the GR Kids team has pulled together a huge list of resources, and we have a lot of those summarized in one big article. It's called the Summer Activities Guide. So basically, whether you're looking for fairs and festivals, concerts, movies at the park, maybe just ways to beat the heat. We've got all the splash pads and pools. We have a guide to the beaches in the area. We've got free things to do. The Grand Rapids Public Museum, kids that live in Kent County can go there for free. The libraries, parks, there's just so many resources. So we've kind of rounded them all up and put them in the guide for you.
Okay, yeah, and we're taking a look at that guide right there on the screen. And of course, it's easy to access right there on your website. It's one of those things that you guys work very hard to compile that list. I'm curious how you guys compile all of these lists that we have on your website.
That's a great question. Well, we have been serving this community for about 15 years. What started with just an event calendar for parents has become a huge publishing company with multiple brands. Hey Grand Rapids for adults in Grand Rapids, Hey Michigan for information about traveling around the whole state, and GR Kids, of course, with all of our resources for communities in West Michigan. So our event calendar is where you can go and you can search even by the day. So you wake up in the morning and you're like, what are we going to do today? You can go to the event calendar. There's going to be in your community everything listed out for that day. You can also search days coming up, and you can search by topics. It's a super useful resource for parents through the summer.
Yeah, we're looking at that right now. I mean, the list is expansive.
Yeah, this is
Yeah,
huge.
it's almost too much to talk about. I know you can, whether it's free things to do or, ticketed items like John Ball Zoo, Meyer Gardens. Like we have so many amazing places to go and things to do in our community. And I think sharing that, the tips from parents for how to get out to those places and, making it not seem like the biggest deal that you can get out of the house, you can take your kids, even if it's only for a few hours, and it can really set you up for a successful summer at home.
Yeah.
Yeah, successful and fun.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And we're a group of about 40 moms who write for GR Kids. So we have collected over those 15 years that I mentioned, just the knowledge and experience from experienced moms that live in this community and what they have found to be the most fun and great things that they like to do with their families where they live. So.
Yeah, having this group of moms that's coming together, what an absolutely valuable perspective to be able to bring to something like this, planning for your kids as we're getting into these summer months. Talking about something a little bit more long-term for them too, instead of just day planning, what about this guide to summer camps?
Yes, our summer camps guide is an amazing resource. We actually published that much earlier in the year so that you have access to register ahead of time. But some of these that are up, you can even do for next summer. So basically, you can search by the type of camp you're looking for. Maybe it's a sports camp or art or STEAM, whatever the theme might be. You can search based on the length of the camp. Is it a day camp? Is it overnight? Is it nearby? Is it farther away? The age of your kid. That summer camps guide makes it really easy to find camp that's the perfect fit for your kids. So that's a wonderful resource.
Yeah, we're looking at the list right here. I'm looking at, some day camps, and you mentioned some maybe arts camps. Are there any camps that you guys are hearing of that are like more popular for this summer versus maybe another that you might want to highlight?
I mean, there are so many, it's hard to even pick. A lot of the animal camps, I know John Ball Zoo is doing some amazing day camps where kids can be with animals and interact. There's even day camp type situations at Meyer Gardens that that kids can be a part of. There's almost too many to mention, but yeah, you can find in that guide everything that you would want to know for the camps that are available in our whole community.
Yeah, absolutely. Any like hidden gems or maybe like under the radar things that are going on this summer that you think parents should be aware of for their kids to kind of get them in on the ground level?
Absolutely. One of my absolute favorite parts of our summer activities guide is we have a bucket list for Michigan kids. So in that article that's linked, you can just scroll down or find it in the table of contents, but it's a bucket list with everything that kids in Michigan should do. And you can print that. It's a printable graphic. It also has clickable links. So if it says, hit the beach, when you click on that one, it's going to give you an article with everything you're going to want to know, all the beaches in the area, the best beaches for families, you pick farms, flower picking. It's going to send you to the article that will give you all the information about that. So the Michigan bucket list is one of my favorite things that will be an easy way for you to figure out what to do all summer long.
Yeah, what are some of like your favorite things on the bucket list that you think kids should be checking out?
Well, my family always does the beach. We love Tunnel Park. That's one of our favorites in Holland. And we go to Meyer Gardens a lot. We do the Tuesday night summer music club, the concerts at Meyer Gardens for members. That's one of our favorite activities in the summer. There's also tons of free parks. We have all the park guides. Every park you can think of is probably in there. Where to hike, where to find, streams, where to find hike's great for kids. We love to hike in my family, so we do a lot of that. We also have on our site, you can look for trips like day trips. You can look for a little bit farther away outside of Grand Rapids if you're looking for road trip ideas or travel ideas for your family this summer. We've got articles about towns all over Michigan, places to visit, from Sleeping Bear Dunes to the UP to places that maybe have been on your list and you're not quite sure you have all the info about it. Our article probably has everything you're going to want to know about it to plan your trip.
That's really cool.
How frequently is this updated so that people can see, oh, maybe something just got planned last week? What will that still make it onto the list?
Constantly, every day. We're updating. We also have our social media and our newsletters would even be more fresh than the website, which is updated daily. So yeah, you can follow us on all the social media platforms, Instagram, Facebook. You can also subscribe to newsletters for some exclusive content, including like giveaways, contests we're running where you can win tickets to stuff for your family. Some of that is very cool in the newsletters, so you can sign up for those.
Very cool. All right, Amber, any last words about what we should be doing or focusing on this summer when it comes to your kids? I think it's so cool that as soon as we're starting this interview, your kids are coming down the stairs. Yeah. So you have like real life experience in all of this stuff.
Yes, absolutely. I have been a mom for 16 years now with 3 kids and have lived in West Michigan for over a decade and have used GR Kids as a resource for myself. And now being a part of the team here, it's really cool to get to help share all the fun stuff to do around West Michigan and around Michigan in general. It's such a fun thing, and I hope that a lot of families in our community will kind of be inspired to get out there, go outside, get off the tablets, have fun, go explore our amazing state.
All right, Amber Cox with GR Kids. We appreciate your time. And of course, thanks for keeping us up to date on what our kids should be doing this summer break. We appreciate it.
Absolutely. Thanks, Tanner.